you really can't believe anything that Solana tells you. You cannot believe anything that they tell you is not decentralized. Everything is a lie. Every token on their exchange is using fake transactions. I have showed that as we see the latest group of cryptocurrencies that are just gonna take the world by storm, and they're gonna lead the next evolution of crypto investors into crypto on the Solana network with things like boob, panties, and other things that I will not repeat anywhere, especially not on this channel. And absolutely all of them are using fake transactions. I have not clicked on this. I don't know what it is. Let's see if we can find a random wallet. Let's just click on the first one. Okay. This might, well, I don't know. I mean, does this look like a normal? No. This is not a normal wallet. You see back and forth, back and forth. This is not normal trading activity. As we see two identical, who does this? Two identical buys a minute of each other, a minute within each other for $544.80. That is a bot. The whole network is bots. Let's see if I can pick up another. I'm just gonna pick a random one here. And ding, ding, ding. Here's yet another bot account. Just the first two random ones that I picked. And this is the entire network, okay? If you look at SoulScan right now, SoulScan is, their Ether scan. What you will see, this graph right here is so interesting. This purple stands for success rate. And what this graph is saying is right now, 99.96 to 97, pretty much 99+% of all Solana transactions are going through. And they're doing 2,000 transactions per second. This is what it's saying. 99.96% of all transactions are going through. This is the official block explorer for the Solana network, and people are going to click on that and think that this is the case. Let me tell you what's actually going on. Okay, here is a decentralized site saying Solana price falls amid network congestion as wormhole plunges after airdrop. Solana is the biggest loser in the top 10 coins amid network issues. Amid network issues. What issues? It's 100%. What are you talking about? It's 99 point something percent. What network issues? Tokens running on the network are falling even harder, okay? Solana has seen the biggest losses in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. This was a few days ago, down by about 7%. Wormhole, which held its airdrop early in the week, has been rocked the hardest. It's down 17%. Meanwhile, the Jupe token is down 14%. Right? If so many people are joining, why is it down? Popular meme coin Dog with Hat has plunged close to 12%. All of these are because the network is not working. Okay, and here you have it here. Dealing with congestion bugs sucks so much more than total liveness failure. The latter is one and done. Bug is identified and patched, and chain continues. The former has to go through the full release and test pipeline. Shipping fast is impossible. That's just a bunch of techno babble for the Solana chain ain't working. And, you know, sometimes I wonder if all of this is, you know, on purpose. I won't get into that. I won't get into that. But, I mean, it just seems like all of this is a joke. And if you look at different social media posts and different things from various Solana people, they're all talking about it. Here's the Solana co-founder venting on Twitter, saying that there's an unspecified provider exploiting a Solana bug to make extra profit. There's let me take you through the technobabble. There's a validator. People responsible for actually validating the transactions are exploiting a bug to make extra profit. What this means is essentially they are spamming their own network to get people to pay higher gas fees so they will push the transaction fee through. So you have validators involved in spamming their own network to cause the congestion, to force people to pay higher fees so that they can make more money. This is from the co-founder. This ain't from BSG. This is from the co-founder right here. Remember how I said Helios Labs wouldn't spam the chain such that it's unusable for all users just to make a few bucks? Well, sadly, not all node providers feel this way. I called this out hours ago. It is now confirmed. More details soon. So what you will hear from people is that, oh, we're working on the network. It's a bug. It's a this. It's a that. No, it's not. It's just the disgusting practices of the Solana developers. What would make you think, I wonder, like what would give you any clue that these people are disgusting? Well, I wonder if people that would create racist tokens, boob tokens, panty tokens, other type of tokens, what are the odds that those kind of people would be the kind of people willing to do anything to make extra money? What are the odds? I did not see that one coming. It says something about who you are, right? Remember the last video. Remember I said the earthquake token. An earthquake happened and literally a bunch of earthquake tokens landed on Solana. Solana. I didn't see him on any other chain. That's who you're getting into business with. Okay? Now, here's the thing. Like, there's a couple of things I need to talk about. I don't know what image to use. I guess I'll just use this image. The bottom line is this. You know, I know enough about blockchain. I've been doing it long enough to where I can tell you where this is going. And where this is going is there's only one way to solve this so-called, and I am saying so-called, because most of these, again, the transactions that they're running are fake, and then this TPS is fake. Blockchain has not gotten to the point where on-chain people are doing 2,000 transactions per second. That is honestly a little bit less than Visa, MasterCard level. So ask yourself, do you think people are interacting with Solana, decentralized Solana, not on an exchange Solana, as much as Visa and MasterCard? I think you have the answer to that question. The top blockchain, which I'm going to show you, is only doing about 60 to 70 transactions per second, which is a lot if you really think about it. And that's more than Bitcoin. That's more than Ethereum. Bitcoin is the big dog. Trillions in market cap. If anybody was going to do 2,000 transactions on chain per second, it would be Bitcoin. It's not. Most of the Bitcoin transactions are happening through exchanges. Okay? So the only solution to this is raising the fees. And so the reason why I titled this video, Solana is the new Ethereum, but in the worst way, is Solana is going to have to slowly increase fees. You watch it. Timestamp this video. They'll in a few days, in a week or so, they'll come out and say, sorry, we had to increase the fees by such and such and such and such. Right? And now instead of this price, it's going to be 3 times more or 5 times more or so on and so forth. And this will just continue until we get to the point where Solana is going to be, in line with, maybe not quite Ethereum, but it's going to be in line with, other blockchains that are charging 30, 40 cents per transaction. Newsflash, there's nothing wrong with 30 to 40 cents per transaction. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Right? But they keep trying to run with this, we're the fastest and the cheapest, and that's not happening. Okay? Now, here is DApp Radar. Let me tell you something about DApp Radar. DApp Radar, like most people in crypto, like most of the third-party sites in crypto, they absolutely hate Binance Smart Chain. They literally hate it. Okay? But even them, they're ranking the blockchains. This surprised me. They're ranking the blockchains based on a number of data points. And look who they have number 1. Number of dApps on BNB chain, 5,000. Number of dApps on Ethereum, 4,532. Ethereum has more contracts. Okay? But actual users, weekly users, BNB chain has 1.64 million, Ethereum 500 something thousand. Even Polygon has, according to this, 2 million users. So Polygon is winning right here. Okay. TVL. Every Ethereum person likes to talk about TVL. Let me explain to you something about TVL. TVL don't mean nothing when your money is just sitting there doing nothing. So you have a bunch of people that have a lot of Ethereum. Wrapped Ethereum is included in this. Probably staked Ethereum, the fake Ethereum that you get for staking. All of that is being put in there, and everybody's just staking to get that APR that you get from them. Okay. But that doesn't mean anything with dead money just sitting there. Okay, but a lot of Ethereum people like to stomp on that. Oh, see, we got the most TVL. But yeah, what are you doing? The users are on BNB chain and Polygon. Right? Even Polygon has more contracts. BNB has more dApps. Okay? NFT volume, of course, Ethereum is going to win that. Binance not really known for NFTs. And then here are really the most important things. And I like using third-party sites. BNB chain, 5.86 million transactions, which is consistent with what I see. It's consistent when I go to BSC scan and I look at stuff. Okay, Ethereum, 1.36 million transactions. They've been doing that for 5 years. They cannot get past that. And then Polygon, according to this, I have trouble believing this, but okay, 12.5 million transactions. If you try to use Polygon right now, I mean, I shouldn't say. you Polygon users tell me. But I haven't seen anything, any articles, anything saying Polygon is not working. I don't understand. If you hate BNB, why not just use Matic? I don't understand why people hate BNB. But I'm just saying, if you do, what's wrong with this? There's been no Matic memes. There's been, like, it's not happening over there because you have all of these, Ethereum folk, swearing by Ethereum, and then you have Solana. Notice Solana is nowhere to be found. The reason why it's nowhere to be found is because their type of technology is not open source. That's something I forgot to tell y'all. Forgot about that. All of these failing transactions and stuff, guess where they're happening? This blew my mind. Solana has a public blockchain, right, where you use, the validators that everybody uses. And then Solana has private validators. And what I'm reading is that the private validators, that their transactions are going through at a higher rate than the public validators. Now, I have two questions. Number one, what the heck is going on? Number two, how you call yourself a blockchain when you have a blockchain for the public and then you have a blockchain for whoever you deem important enough to you? See, this is everything that's wrong with capitalism. And there is no chain that's more capitalist than Solana. Which is why? Because it's ran by capitalist type people. It's ran by a dude, or it was initiated by a dude that stole money. Right? Stole money. And so obviously you're going to get in bed with people who do the same thing. Right? Sam Bankman-Fried was very much behind and probably wrote the code for Solana. Period. So it's not going to be open source. It's not going to be decentralized. It's not going to be, oh, look at here, come one, come all. You're going to have a public chain, and then you're going to have a private chain. This is fake. I don't care what nobody says, but maybe this is the success rate of the private chain. This is something that I literally just found out before this video. Blew my mind. I honestly didn't think it was possible. Of course it's possible, now that I think about it. But see, Bitcoin is not like that. BNB chain is not like that. The network is the network. There's no secret network where only, the Illuminati uses to run their transactions. But even when you look at SolScan, you look up the transactions, they're very hard to track. And so that's why you have, so many scam tokens, is because scam developers who like to use this are like, well, it's going to be harder for them to find me anyway. So let's use it. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. You mean I can, run this nonsense and, nobody knows it? Oh, that sounds awesome. Yeah, I think I'll use that. And then you get in it and it rugs. I showed you that in one of the last videos where I literally attempted mentally, I'm not going to put a dime in Solana, to get in some meme coins and see what happened. And they rug before I could even hit record on the video. Right? And why did they do that? Because they could just leave. So, again, maybe it's a bit of an unfair title, to be honest, because you guys know I don't fool with Ethereum, but at least, Ethereum works. At least, yeah, you're going to be paying $100 a swap, but it works. You might have a few failed transactions, but you're not going to have most of the transactions failing. Right? So, Like it's crazy, but that's where Solana is headed in terms of raising their fees, and eventually it's going to be more expensive than BNB chain. It's going to be more expensive than Matic, right? You know, it probably won't be as expensive as Ethereum, but you know, can you really trust Solana at this point? Again, you know, people have their money stuck on there, can't move it, can't do anything, you know, and this is why I said, see, I don't beat my chest anymore. I never have, but you know, I have enough to beat my chest, and you know, I don't know why people hate on me and fade me. I told you guys that we're headed towards an issue if Solana is going to be leading crypto. The reason why I care, the reason why this matters is because this affects my bags. If Solana fails, trust me, it's going to bring some part of crypto with it. I would like to see that not happen. I hope that we've matured enough at this point where that won't happen. Like, first, it's not going to affect anything on BNB chain. So I just put it like that. But it will affect the general crypto market. And when you try to talk to somebody about crypto, right, in any way, shape, or form, because, you know, Solana is dominating the news and the meme coins are dominating and everybody wants the next dog with hat, right? Your person that you're trying to tell about, hey man, check out this legitimate thing, right? They got into, you know, hamsters with Timberlands. Hamsters, no, I got a better one for you. Hamsters and high heels. That's gonna moon. Hamsters and high heels. I can see the meme right now. Hamsters and high heels. Your friend gets into that instead of the project that you know that's legitimate. And then once they lose money in that, they're done. They're done. They don't come back. They're like, nah, I tried that crypto thing. No, bro, you didn't try crypto. You tried Solana. Okay? So I warned you guys. I told you. I didn't think it would start happening this fast. I thought honestly, I thought it might take a couple years. Just being honest, but no. This isn't going to last much longer. Like I said, they're going to increase the fees. We'll see what happens. And then people will, you know, start finding their way back to the blockchains that have worked. If you are in this, again, well, if you can, I would sell this immediately. Forget all of the junk that you hear about, you know, the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is not going to affect Solana in any way, shape, or form. What's going to affect Solana? Let me show you something real quick. Forgot about this. What's going to affect Solana, wrong one, is the fact that there's an unlimited supply. Okay? Now, I want to take you back here. If you look at the price, this is probably the easiest thing for people to understand. You don't pay attention to price. You pay attention to market cap. You go back here, Solana hit 250 bucks. I know people personally who were in Solana at 250 bucks. And they consulted with me and I said, sell everything immediately. And ones that did are still following me, still watching my channel. And ones that didn't, I have not heard from them again. But here you see, it was $258. Now it's $180. Okay? What's higher, 258 or 180? Simple, right? Okay, now watch this. This is market cap. And what do you notice? The market cap in 2021 was 60 billion. The market cap today is 83 billion. Even though the price is lower, the market cap is higher. Why is that the case? Because they are printing Solana. They are literally printing Solana. And that's been their whole goal the whole time. So this is what you need to be concerned about. And like I mentioned in one of the previous videos, I believe this is inflating at a higher rate than the dollar. They're telling you to stake. The staking is just a ploy to get you to stake so they can give you something inflationary. Sometimes you do that for a time to entice people. But this has been around for 4 years. Now you got to stand up, like they say, standing on business. Now, Solana, you got to stand on business. It should be development that's pushing this. Well, guess what? How can you develop? How can you build things when your chain is broken? I would sell this immediately. And if you want to know what to sell it for, check some of my previous videos. I have meme coin. I have very ridiculously early projects that nobody knows about that will give you a better chance of making bags on that than you ever will on this. It's your boy BSG. I'm gonna holler at y'all in the next video.